You know, it's really hard to believe that E3 is right around the corner. Seems like just yesterday we were hearing more information about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And heck, we aren't even done with new information for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but I'll get to that a little later on in the video. I think one of the best parts about E3 is that with each new year that comes by, you really don't know what to expect. For example, I was absolutely blown away when they had that orchestrated Legend of Zelda concert back in 2011, or how they showed off that awesome demo for Wii Music. Okay, maybe that wasn't so great after all. When 2013 rolled around, Nintendo stopped airing their live press conferences to switch over to the more traditional Nintendo Direct style presentation. And this is the style that we would see up to today. So with this year's E3 Nintendo Direct, what do I expect to see? Well, that's a tricky one. Now don't get me wrong, I don't think Nintendo is going to lose their element of surprise. After all, it seems like with every Nintendo Direct, Nintendo seems to have a little trick up their sleeve. So to say that they won't have a few surprises planned for us at E3 would be a bit of nonsense. However, I think as the years have gone on, Nintendo's E3 Directs have kinda been more predictable every single year. And I think it's mainly because of two reasons. First off, the non-E3 Nintendo Directs already reveal a lot of information on new and upcoming games. The second reason is leaks. Some are real, and some are, well,
You're a mean one.
They did not put the Grinch
Mr.
in!
Grinch.
The Grinch!
Chat story. I'm laughing while I'm saying this because
But it's because of these two reasons that I'm really not expecting too many surprises this year. Last year's Nintendo Direct lasted a little over 40 minutes, and while that may seem like a lot of time, it's actually crazy how little time Nintendo has to fit in different games. And I personally think that this year we're going to hear more information on games that have already really been revealed over the past year in previous Nintendo Directs. Now, I don't plan to go over all the games I expect to see this year at E3 in this video. In fact, I actually have a podcast planned for next week, going over in detail what I'd like to see at E3 and what I already expect to see at E3. But I think two of the main highlights that we can expect to see are okay, for the record, I'm not even sure if Steve is going to be in Smash Bros, but you never know. And I think we're also going to see a bit of
Yes, I'll have 20.
Nevertheless, the hype train hasn't stopped, and I'm excited to see what Nintendo has to bring to the table this year. I want to thank you so much for stopping by today. Over the next few weeks, I plan on trying out different styles of videos so I can, well, hopefully at least, decide what form of content I'd like to create for the future. Anyways, I plan on having a podcast ready to go next Friday, so be sure and stay tuned for that. Have yourself a great night, and I hope to see you next week. Take care.